and her sister's wife, whose birthday it is. Happy birthday, Leslie. She's 60 today, the big 6-0. But I hate people. I love Leslie. I love Joe. I hate people in general.
He wants to go home and watch TV.
You know what? I'd just as soon sit at the dealership and listen to the radio and wait for my car to be ready. But now I got to go to lunch. Now, we'll probably go somewhere great. I'll love it. But this is just my mentality anymore. And I don't know why it is that way. I don't want to do things anymore. I didn't go to Derby. I didn't go to a Derby party I was invited to. Now, my wife was sick. I didn't want to go by myself, so I had a built-in excuse there. But I could.
He knew everybody there.
But you know what? I could have gone. Last night, we had a St. X coaches dinner at Malone, Scooter, and I didn't want to go. Now, I went because they have the most fabulous crab cakes I've ever had in my life. And that's the only reason I went. And to see Tony, and to hang out with Tony again.
I'm in trouble because I'm 36, and everything you just said, I can echo. So I'm screwed.
You're with me on all this?
You've been around John way too long.
Yeah. Do not follow my life role, my model, the role model. That's not me.
Besides for the retired at 50.
By the way, it's Tuesday, May 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. I won't miss, but I missed May the 4th be with you.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Star Wars nerds were mad at you. But
look, Sunday night I came upstairs. I was down in my lair watching ball games, and I came up to see what was going on, and my daughter and my wife were watching Star Wars. And I go, what are you watching Star Wars for? May the 4th is tomorrow. So yesterday I get up, they're watching the second one, Empire Strikes Back. Talk about nerds.
They don't have to work.
Well, my daughter happened to be off that day, and my wife's retired. Of course they don't have to work. She doesn't have to work. But she says I'm work, so she's still working, I think. M&M Courage Hotline's open, 384-1450. 384-1450 if you'd like to join in on this riveting conversation. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Gameday Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMensHealth.com. Defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Tony, favorite food at Malone's last night was what? For you?
Salmon.
The salmon was okay. The prime rib was good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the prime rib. Scooter, they treat us right over at St. X. They treat us right. But those crab cakes, baby, if I could have put them in my pocket and just taken them home with me without them, falling all apart and, messing up my trousers, I would have.
Well, doesn't seem like you tried hard enough.
They'll have to clean the floor for the one that I dropped getting for John.
I almost went and ate it. It was still on the floor. That's how good they are. But wonderful night. Got a little inside info on some stuff that we can't pass along, but it was great. Most of the coaches in the program were there. Tony is a former coach, so I understand. I'm very privileged to be invited. I don't know why I'm invited, but I am, and I do thank them for extending the invitation. Hello to everybody watching on YouTube. Thank you as always. If you're listening on at home, in the car, at work, on the podcast, all of those, we appreciate it as well. Max Pack, Scooter, 2-0 last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
Knicks, I tried to tell you guys, the Knicks have won their last 4 games by 16, 29, 51, and 39. They are the hottest team in basketball right now. Now, are they the Thunder? No. Are they the Spurs even who lost? No. Are they going to win the East? You know what? I think at this point, I think they're going to win the East because they're playing their best basketball at the right time of the year. 137-98 last night. By the way, Timothy Chalamet, he skipped the Met Gala to go to the Knicks opener. How about that? Did you see some of these outfits at the Met Gala, Scooter?
No.
Look up Beyonce. Incredible. Okay. Look up Serena.
Ooh, I'll go to Serena first.
Of course you will. Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, they were hanging out, former LSU teammates.
Joe Burrow just left the Derby.
Joe Burrow, I don't know, man. The theme of the night was no shirt. Everybody had on a sport coat and a vest, but
Does that include Serena?
no shirt. No, it doesn't include Serena. I'm talking about the male fashions. You know how much it is to go to the Met Gala, Tony? First of all, you have to be invited. There are no cameras inside, so you never see a picture from inside. It's always red carpet. $100,000 a plate. Now
I was going to guess 2.
It's a fundraiser.
Fundraiser, right?
But it's all about what are you wearing on the red carpet. And Bad Bunny, look up Bad Bunny, Scooter. He came dressed as an old man. You couldn't tell it was him. It was crazy. But Ben Stiller is getting grief from Knicks fans because he chose the Met Gala instead of going to the Knicks opener.
Why would Bad Bunny do that?
What's he doing? He's got a cane, a white suit, a white beard, white hair.
Why would he do that?
I don't know what he was doing.
Because he can.
You know what? Because people are talking about it the next day.
Oh, that's
what are we
hilarious.
talking about? We're talking about Bad Bunny. It's funny. I mean, I think he did it as just a joke. He didn't want anybody to recognize him, and he was unrecognizable. Have you seen Serena?
Yes.
What do you think?
I am in love.
Did you look at Beyonce's outfit?
Beyonce's is a little weird.
It's bizarre.
It is very bizarre.
And I think that's part of it. I remember Lady Gaga used to wear crazy outfits to this thing. But in any event, I wanted to get back to Timothy Chalamet, who I like a lot more now, the star of the Bob Dylan biopicture, Dune. What's this latest movie he was in? Marty Supreme, where he, I don't know what he does in this thing, but I am going to watch it. But I'm a fan now, Tony, because when you choose a basketball game over the Met Gala, you got Tracy Morgan was there too. I don't think Tracy was invited to the Met Gala. But Chalamet, props. And all the old Knicks are in town now. This is what happens. Oh, we're good? Oh, can I get a ticket? Patrick was there. John Starks was there.
Well, they were there the last series.
They were. When they think
Allen
the Knicks
Houston
are
was
good,
there, yeah.
they all show up. Well, I think Allen Houston still might have a role with the team, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they were all sitting together in those playoffs before.
Patrick Ewing was on his phone. Every time they showed him, he wasn't even watching the game. He's just on his phone.
He still thinks he's coaching Georgetown. He's recruiting.
You think he's got hit in the head a few too many times, maybe? Jalen Brunson, 35 last night. You can go down the list. Anunoby had 18. Cat had 17. Paul George, 17 in a losing effort. The Knicks shot 63.1%, Tony. They've done that for the last couple of games now. They're the first team in NBA history to finish a series with a 30-point or more win and start the next series with a 30-point or more victory.
Yeah, Embiid only was 3 for 11.
Yep.
He only had 4 rebounds.
Philly looked tired.
Yeah, they probably were.
They looked tired. Quick turnaround from Game 7 against the Celtics, and the Knicks had a couple extra days to rest here after dispatching Atlanta. Now they play again tomorrow night. So I don't think that Philadelphia is going to get any more pep in their step. Now, again, I talk about
Desperate.
which team's more desperate, and there's no question which team's more desperate here. I just think the Knicks, the way they're playing, they're just the better team right now. And
there might be the best team in the whole thing right
that
now.
might be the bet I should have made 4-0 instead of the Spurs yesterday, because that didn't go well. 104-102, Minnesota with the win over the Spurs to take the series lead, take away home court advantage. Wemby had a triple-double, but all triple-doubles are not made the same.
You're right.
0 for 8 from 3 for Wemby.
11 points.
He had 11 points. He set an NBA playoff record with 12 block shots. But so what? 15 rebounds? Okay. He's going to get those because he's 7'8" with a 8-foot wingspan. But 0 for 8 from 3, 11 points. He's got to be better than that if they're going to win. They actually had a shot to win this game at the end, which they never should have had, but had a wide-open three-pointer. I'm not sure who took it. Anybody? Scooter? Who took it last?
I wasn't up.
You weren't up at 1 a.m. watching the end of this game?
I wasn't either.
I was up. I watched the end of it. Wemby threw the outlet pass. It wasn't Castle because I would have recognized the hair. Might have been Keldon Johnson. But they got a wide open 3 at the buzzer and short-armed it. And they almost won that game. Julius Randle, 21 and 10, double-double for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards did play, came off the bench, and scored 18 points in 25 minutes. And I would think now that you have home court and you have a game to play with here, I'd bring him off the bench and let him. I don't want him playing 32 minutes tomorrow night. You know what I mean? I want him playing 20 to 25 minutes. If we lose by 30, who cares? We stole a game in San Antonio.
Champagny was who shot the three.
Okay. And he left it way short.
He's a good shooter, too.
Yeah. McDaniels had 16. Terrence Shannon Jr., come on down. He got the start in place of Ant Edwards, and he had 16 points. Wemby's numbers were decent. All 5 guys scored in double figures, but they did not have anybody stand out last night other than Wembanyama on the block shot in.
Yeah, when Dylan Harper, who I love, is your leading scorer, that's not good for the Spurs.
All right, tonight, 2 more games, 2 more game ones, as a matter of fact. In the East, Cleveland and Detroit. Tony, you're going to have to buy Peacock if you want to watch that one.
I got other things to do.
He's going to watch.
I've never seen somebody so not willing to spend $9 a month.
He's going to watch Return of the Jedi tonight.
I've got every channel, and I'm so sick of this. John said this a while back.
I got to the point.
It's just like every time I want to watch something, I hope NBC's ratings on the Peacock are horrible.
I don't think they will be, though.
There's just something about.
Well, NBC's done Peacock.
Yeah.
CBS has done Paramount Plus. ABC,
I don't have Paramount Plus.
ABC's done Hulu.
I got Hulu because it's banded with ESPN.
So they've all done it. They've all said, hey, we're going to get more money out of you one way or another here.
Yep. And Scooter, $10 a month, no big deal, but I'm going with John's principle. It's NBC. NBC gets these games, and then all of a sudden they go, we'll give you one of them, and you go watch the other one and pay for it.
Well, the thing, NBC took over Sunday Night Baseball this year. Mm-hmm. They took it away from ESPN. They paid for it. They got it. So far, every game's been on Peacock on Sunday night because they've got NBA or something else going on the major network, NBC.
Yeah, I hope they all get burnt.
So Cleveland at Detroit, 7 o'clock on Peacock.
Anything else?
What else you pissed off about today, Tony? Detroit is 3.5 at home here tonight, Tony. What do you think?
They scare me right now.
I think it's a very even series.
I think it is too, but I know we're for the. Well, we got both.
We
want the Pistons.
We want the Pistons. Lakers and Oklahoma City. That's 8:30 on the major network, NBC. Game 1 there. Did you see the spread on this game?
No, I haven't looked.
Scooter, have you seen the spread?
Yes.
Okay, Tony. Oklahoma City Lakers in OKC.
I know it's double digits.
There's no Luka.
No, we talked about this yesterday, didn't we? 13.5.
15.5.
Might even went up.
213.5 over under. So they don't expect the Lakers to get to 100.
Well, what did the Spurs do? I mean, were they given last night?
They were given 13.5.
Yeah.
And lost outright.
They lost.
I can't remember. Oh, they lost outright. All right, we'll talk about some baseball coming up as my Cubs walk off the Reds last night. Tarek Skubal going to have surgery. We'll talk about that. Birthdays as well. And Mark Pope nationally in the news for having a bad summer. We'll get to that as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony.
I'm back.
He's in a better mood, folks. I don't know what happened.
He just needed to rant. I think it's first segment.
He put a couple gummies in his mouth while he was sitting here. I don't know what's going on, but he's in a much better mood. By the way, he didn't do that. I'm making that up. You have to understand, if you're listening to this show, half of what I say is not not true. At least half of what I say is a joke. All right. The 2026 Big X Sports Radio Golf Card is back. By far the best deal in the game. You can play these great courses: Park Mammoth, Old Capitol, Valley View, Wooded View, Christmas Lake in southern Indiana, and where I'll be Thursday, Elk Run.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
Big time.
Card valued over $350. You can get yours today for $149. Supplies are limited. Get yours at bigxsportsradio.com or call 812-725-1457.
You think we'll get a discount if we tell them we're with Big X Radio?
I do not.
I'll be at Old Cap on Friday.
I do not.
That's right.
That's Friday. Yep. So no show Friday. Tony and I are, and our families and our wives and a bunch of other
can't
couples
wait to get on the
are
road
heading to Sandestin, Miramar Beach. So we'll be on the road, and Scooter's going to be in a golf scramble. So
hitting them all.
And again, no Spears on Sports next week at all. You can probably, Scooter, I'm going to go ahead and promote this.
I think you should, Scooter.
You can listen to replays of Sunrise with Scoots, right? Why not?
I don't know if that's what we should do, but okay. Maybe.
What else are we going to do? Put national on there?
You get people listening, and then they'll get up.
You know why he doesn't want to do this? Because he'd have to stay for another hour.
Oh, yeah. We'll just turn national on.
No, I wouldn't have to stay for an hour. I wouldn't have anything to do with it.
So, in any event, get your golf card today. 812-725-1457. Let me try that again. 812-725-1457 or bigxsportsradio.com to get yours today. All right, Mark Pope's getting a little heat in the national media. Now, we understand it when it comes locally because it's UK fans around here upset. But this was from CBS Sportsline this morning. Mark Pope, this is the story I didn't, when I took a picture of it, I didn't get the author of this, so I'll look back and get that. But here's the gist of it. Mark Pope has 3 NCAA tournament victories to Pat Kelsey's 1. He owns a 4-1 record against Rick Barnes. Yet here Kentucky is getting lapped this offseason in the transfer portal by both Louisville and Tennessee as concerns mount entering Pope's third season leading the Wildcats. The Cardinals and Volunteers now stand number 1 and number 2 in the 247 Sports transfer class rankings after Tennessee got the 8th-ranked transfer, Juke Harris from Wake Forest on Monday. They call him a scoring machine. Have you ever heard of Juke Harris, Tony?
Nope.
He was a scoring machine at
Watched
Wake Forest.
a lot of Wake Forest games, too.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did either.
Kentucky is lagging behind at 13th, which would be fine if they had returning production or a strong freshman class. It has neither, according to this article.
Well, let's discuss that.
Yeah.
It might have been listening to Scoot. I don't remember who I was listening to. They were talking about all these guys that are still in the NBA, camp.
Yes.
There's
the pre-draft camp.
And there's going to be guys that are towed.
In fact, Flory Badunga's been invited to that thing.
Yeah, and some of these guys could even change their mind. But it works the other way, where there's going to be guys who
that
have
are planning on going to the
still
draft.
Haven't committed. So, and they made a good point about
what
Kentucky.
happens when you go to this pre-draft camp is teams are honest with you.
Yeah, they
will tell you
they're not going to.
You're not getting drafted. You might want to go back for another year.
Yeah, and there's so much money in college. And the one thing they said about Kentucky, I'm just playing the other side here, is they have a lot of money because they haven't spent a lot of money, especially when they didn't get Tyron Stokes. So that money that they were going to spend on Stokes, they still
should have a boatload.
So Louisville and Tennessee are still going to be ahead of them. But overall, we have no idea. We talk about it all the time. We have no idea how these teams are going to blend. We don't have – just because a guy played good at, a small major doesn't mean he's going to translate over. Kentucky fan thought that Cam Williams last year was going to be a great player coming in. Shot 40-something% from the 3 at Tulane. and it took him a long time to fit in. Then he got hurt. But I know Kentucky fan is really down on Mark Pope.
They want something to be happy about.
Yes, I think that's more than anything. And
as they watch Louisville get all these guys, Tennessee get guys, even Vanderbilt and Indiana. And Indiana's got the number 4 transfer class.
Yeah, they do.
So
it's just about cash and about you want. You're right, John. You want to feel good. Who knows what's going to happen when the season starts? So these guys, I heard you Scoot on Bennett, I think yesterday, that talking about the Wiggins kid. You think he's going to be really good, but people don't know. What?
Wilkins.
Oh, Wilkins. Yeah. Wiggins, whatever.
This article continues, Kentucky's angst is only exacerbated by the improvement of those in its neighborhood. Perhaps
that's what it is.
Pope's clunky offseason would be more tolerable if its rivals and neighbors weren't tearing it up. It's not just Louisville and Tennessee. Southern neighbor Vanderbilt is also on the upswing, and long-suffering – I'm not making these words up. This is in the article, Scooter, so don't yell at me. Long-suffering northern neighbor Indiana has the number 4 transfer class, despite a debut campaign from Coach Darren DeVries that exuded little promise. Wow, that's just me.
That is
Arkansas and former UK coach John Calipari are looking like a top 10 outfit, and BYU, Pope's former school, continues to retain and attract top-flight talent.
Because they're spending a boatload of money out there.
Meanwhile, Kentucky, with its 8 national championship banners and deep NIL war chest, is floundering in early May when the dwindling few needle-moving transfers still uncommitted are also exploring the NBA draft.
But here's the other thing. The name on the jersey does not matter anymore. It's the name on the back that matters and the dollar signs on the jersey.
It's the name on the check that matters.
Yeah, it's not Indiana. It's not Kentucky. It's not Louisville. It's Tennessee. It's how what are you going to do for me? It's not about me coming in and helping you. It's about what you're going to do for me. And I still just firmly believe, man, it's a young man's game. You got to have a general manager. You got to have all those things. It's like the minor leagues for the NBA.
Here's the part that I've looked at and said, oh, I didn't know this. Just 3 of the top 80 are still on the board. Milan Momcilovic, who he's trying to get. Pope is really after this guy. Alan Graves. And help me with this one, Scooter. Tonde Yasafu?
Yesafu.
Mm-hmm. Now, where's he from? Do you know?
Baylor. Kentucky was going hard after him, too, just weeks ago.
Okay. But he hadn't signed, so maybe they didn't. Maybe they lost out. Who knows?
You don't know any of the behind.
And we say this all the time. Until November rolls around, we really aren't going to know anything. Because everybody in the nation now has a new roster every year.
Right,
That's the way it is.
And each player and their agent is leveraging everybody for more money.
There's not an agent worth his salt that doesn't go to a team and say, this other team's offering me this much.
Yeah, they're offering me $2 million.
If you can match it.
No, you ain't matching.
You match it.
If you can go a little over that.
A little high. If you match it, we'll think about it. If you go a little bit more, maybe $75,000 more.
100. And as soon as you offer that 100, you go back to the other one and go, well, they're offering me 100, 200 more.
Yeah. And you have to. That's your job.
Yeah, it's your job. But it's taken away. This is what I told John earlier. People are losing interest in college basketball.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who the average fan, the guy listening to sports radio, the guy that's into it, he knows what's going on. The average fan is the one they're losing because they have no idea who plays for these teams.
The Derby ratings on NBC were the highest in a long, long time. Oaks as well. In my opinion, we are going to see the worst college basketball ratings in history this coming season because this is really year 2, maybe year 3 of where the portal has changed all these rosters around.
Yeah. And
people are just going to say, I don't know these guys. I'm not watching. Even if it's their team. I'm not talking about Kentucky or Indiana
making $6
or
million.
North Carolina or Duke. Those fans are always going to watch. But around the country, I think the ratings are going to drop to an all-time low because people don't care. People do not. There's no allegiance at all.
How many college players are making more money than they'll ever make playing professional basketball?
A lot. Almost
a lot.
Probably 90% of them.
Yeah.
Dickie V came out yesterday and lambasted the NCAA. Said you need leadership, you need serious people up there because this is ruining the game.
It is.
It's ruining the game of college basketball, and I know he's a grumpy old man just like we are.
We're all old guys.
You old guys don't understand it. It's a new era. What I understand is ratings and interest in the game, and there's not going to be any.
Here's my question. The 20-year-olds, how much interest, if they're not in college, do they have in college basketball? My son has none anymore. He's 26.
Yeah.
He didn't know who Kentucky was playing.
Do you know the only people who are going to care are gamblers?
That's a good point.
Those are the only people who are going to give a rat's rear end about what's going on in college basketball.
And what are the universities asking their fans to do to buy tickets?
Pay more.
Pay more.
Buy your seat license.
It had nothing to do with NIL and the transfer portal. Bull.
Hey, why don't you contribute to this collective as well?
Yeah.
While you're buying your seat
the
license
502
and your
collective.
4 tickets, why don't
Give us another
Why
100.
don't you give us another
50?
$50
10.
bucks. I don't know. It's not going to kill you. I mean, we know if you're paying this much for the tickets that you got a little more left over. Why don't you give it to us?
We got to get better players so you have more fun watching.
Mm.
And I always go back to my brother-in-law, played football UK, and the other guys, they're all giving up their tickets. And the word is, and our buddy Rollo, he does well, and I still believe exactly what he said when he says, why am I paying all this money and giving my tickets away for most of the games? My brother-in-law tells me the same thing, when I can just go online for the game I want to and buy premium tickets and go to that game.
Why would you buy season tickets and look at the non-conference schedule? And, yeah, there might be 1 or 2 good games in there, but you're going to play South Carolina State, and you're going to play Belmont, you're going to play nothing against these mid-majors. You're going to play Bellarmine.
You got other things to do. You don't go.
And I'm not going to all these games. Why am I paying for all of these games when I can go, okay, I'm going to go to the Kentucky game. I'll pay a premium price for that. I'll go to the Duke game.
Yep.
I'll go to the Carolina game. And that's
There's always tickets on the premium market.
And I'll watch the rest of them on TV.
And you're going to save a whole lot of money.
I don't have to buy a seat license. I don't have to buy season tickets. Parking, concessions.
$15 beer.
I don't have to do any of that stuff, including NIL money. You know what? Maybe I'll give some money to NIL now because I'm not buying the tickets and going and sitting in the seats. And these arenas are going to be, and a lot of them already are, but these arenas are going to be 80% empty.
I go over to U of L football games some, and you know this, John, just to tailgate. How many people offer me tickets?
Everybody you walk up to.
Somebody goes, you got a ticket?
You got a ticket?
Nah. So I'm not going in. They go, well, I got a ticket.
By the way, speaking of transfer portal, Memphis transfer, former Ohio State Buckeye, former Kentucky Wildcats.
Former going to be a number 1 lottery pick.
Former Kentucky, Ohio State, Memphis transfer forward Aaron Bradshaw has committed. Did you see where?
I heard. I don't recall, though.
Tennessee State.
He's a Tiger.
Right.
He is a former 5-star plus prospect out of high school.
Are they Tigers? I'm probably wrong.
Yes, they are the Tennessee State Tigers. Yes, they are. And their coach was, look up their coach.
Scooter.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith. You don't have to look it up. Nolan Smith is.
Well, now I got to continue to fact check. And you're right.
Nolan Smith.
I got to fact check.
Former Duke Blue Devil, former Louisville assistant under Kenny Payne, will be in charge of the nightmare and the headache that is Aaron Bradshaw now. Yeah.
I can't believe that Wagner didn't go there, too.
It's incredible. DJ?
Hey, him and Bradshaw should have went to Tennessee State together.
You know, I'm pulling for DJ Wagner, and I'm not pulling for Aaron Bradshaw.
I think Wagner.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a grumpy old man in me. I'm picking guys to pull for. But I feel for DJ Wagner.
I was at the Louisville-Memphis game when Bradshaw played, and he did nothing.
Shocker. All right, we'll take a break. A little baseball on the other side, including a big injury in Detroit. And we'll do birthdays, and I'll give you a couple more winners just like I did last night in the Max Pack. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. It's John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Tuesday.
Woohoo! Hey, John.
Yeah.
I ran into a listener out at the track the other day. Old softball guy, Jerry Wadle.
Jerry
into him
Wadle.
Said he listens.
Snitz Club?
No.
Who do you play for?
Six-pack.
Six-pack. Shortstop or second baseman?
Yeah, both.
Yeah, Jerry Wadle.
Said he listens all the time. When he works a couple
You
days
know,
a week.
isn't it weird? Every once in a while, you'll just run into somebody and they go, "Hey, I listen to you all the time."
Yeah.
And you go, "Really? Why? What's wrong with your life?"
As
Jerry Wadle.
Pop Burke would say, ain't you got anything better to do?
Exactly. Man, go to the gym. Do something. Listen to these idiots. All right, M&M Carts Hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Gameday Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450. Get your text in at that number. Any text to the text line today, Scooter. I'm sure Patrick Murphy wants to tell us how the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Anaheim Ducks 3-1 last night.
I actually don't have a single text. Nobody's listening.
Wow.
It's Tuesday. They're like me. They're not into it.
Can we just end the show here?
We can. We got to do
Shut her down.
first.
The six-pack. We'll do the six-pack in a little bit, but it's a two-pack, of course, because there's only
pack.
2 games.
It's a max pack.
Max pack. Winners yesterday, New York, minus, what was it, 7.5? They win by just 39.
Yeah, didn't you move it up to 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I teased it up and won $10,000.
Attaboy.
Minnesota getting 13.5. That was a winner, too. And I said I didn't like it at the time. I didn't like it. But that's a lot of points in an NBA conference semifinal game.
And you didn't know Ant-Man was going to play.
And guess what? There's going to be a lot of points in another one. Do I dare take the Lakers? You'll find out shortly. But first, let's do birthday. Not a lot today. Henry Cavill, Superman, is 43. Is it Cavill
I have no
or
idea.
Cavill? I don't know. But he played Superman. He's the most recent Superman. My Superman will always be Christopher Reeve. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Brandon Routh.
It's
okay.
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
You
Superman.
don't want to be Superman.
Henry
Bad
Cavill,
things happen
43.
to you.
Boy, I'm telling you. I have not heard from Brandon Routh since. Henry Cavill, I guess he's a good British actor. I don't know. Brooke Hogan, Scooter, is 38 today.
Oh.
Has anybody watched the Hulk Hogan 4-part documentary
Not
on
yet.
Netflix?
Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good.
Pretty good.
It's very interesting. It's the last interviews he did before his untimely passing. But Brooke is his daughter, and she's featured in this thing, and she's 38. And the big question, what does she get on the scooter meter?
We'll go 3.5.
Yeah.
She had a lot of work done looking
She's
at the pictures.
She's been in some bad movies, kind of like Sharknado or something like that. She's been in those kind of movies along the way. She's trying to be an actress. She tried to be a singer for a while as well. Basically, she's just known as the daughter of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, living off the Hulkster.
Yeah.
Hulkamania, baby.
Brother.
That's right. That's right, brother. Lisa Eilbacher. It starts with an E, Scooter. Eilbacher. She was Jenny in Beverly Hills Cop. Remember that? Tony, Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy's friend from high school that ran the art gallery. Come on.
I'm trying to.
Lisa Eilbacher. I've never seen her in anything else, and she is 70 years old today. Scoots?
We'll go 2.5.
She retired from acting in 95.
Oh, did she? Well, that's why I haven't seen her in anything else. Beverly Hills Cop, I think, was 1984. Maybe she couldn't get another job. I thought she was really good in this movie. But okay.
Let me change it to 3.
Oh, look at him.
I went to 2.5 because of the hair, but I got to see past that stuff.
Clark Duke is 41 today. Anybody see Hot Tub Time Machine?
Horrible
I watched parts of it.
Great movie.
Horrible.
He's the youngest guy in that, Clark Duke. He's 41 today.
If Scooter said it's horrible and it's a comedy, it must be great.
Michael Palin from all the Monty Python stuff is 83 today. Funny guy, Michael Palin. Sage Stallone, I did not know this. He was in Rocky V. I'm assuming it's Sylvester's son.
Yeah.
Passed away in 2012.
Oh, didn't know that.
Born on this date in 1976.
Heart attack.
Sage Stallone. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
At that age?
Heart disease.
Heart disease.
Yeah.
Adelaide, or as you might know her, Adele, 38 today. I'm an Adele fan.
I am too.
And I think
she improved when I hate to say this, but she lost a lot of weight.
I liked her even before that.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. What a voice, by the way.
She might be one of the best singers of all time.
Scooter, you got a rating on Adele?
We're going to go 3. Look, it would be higher if she didn't have the freakiest fingernails of all time. They're like
You're really rating on the fingernails?
They're like 4 feet long. It's freaky.
They're fake.
I know, but I hate it.
She doesn't wear them all the time,
They're far too long.
If she's scratching your back, she'll take them off.
Okay, 3.5.
All right, tennis player Carlos Alcaraz, number 1 in the world right now, is 23 today.
That's crazy.
That guy's been around for 5 years. He's 23.
You can't escape from Alcaraz.
Not if you're playing him,
Yep.
you can't. James Conner, former Steeler running back, Pitt Panther, Arizona Cardinal, 31 today.
He gonna play anymore?
He beat cancer. I don't know. He's 31's old for a running back.
Well, and you got Jeremiah Love they drafted.
I don't know if he's still in Arizona. Is he still
is.
in Arizona? Yep. Okay. Well, they may be looking to get rid of James Conner. Jack Doyle. Whatever happened to Jack Doyle?
Doyle rules.
Tight end for the Colts, correct?
Correct.
Western Kentucky University.
He's 36. Is that old?
He got hurt a bunch. He was hurt.
Okay. I'm assuming he's out of football now.
He retired in 2022.
So he was 33 then when he retired, or 32 maybe.
You know, Western Kentucky's had some tight ends in the NFL.
They have. Ryan Wallace coached a lot of those guys under Jeff Brom down at Western. Isaiah Hartenstein, if you're looking for an over bet tonight, Scooter.
No thanks.
Isaiah Hartenstein
His points.
is 28 today.
Go over on his points.
Yeah.
What's that going to be, like 6?
Probably.
Maybe. Doesn't matter what the number is.
It's over.
It matters whether
It's
it's
his
over.
birthday. He's going to put it up a few times.
True.
Hartenstein's 28. P.J. Tucker, long-range shooter,
Stand in the corner.
never missed. I
He
felt
stood
like
in the
he
corner
never
for
missed.
every team he ever played for. He just stood in the corner.
He's finally retired?
He's 41. He should be retired.
I think
He's
last
41.
year he was on somebody's bench, and he retired this year.
Logan Gilbert got the start for the Mariners last night. The Mariners beat the Braves, but Logan Gilbert gave up 3 homers in a row last night. Back to back to back for his birthday, or day before his birthday. He's 29 today.
Despite that loss, the Braves still have the best record in majors.
Mm-hmm.
They do, and I hit a home run parlay last night, Scooter.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You've been hot.
3 guys I picked to hit homers. 2 of them didn't play. So Matt Olson hit a home run. So 1 for 1.
Not bad.
I think
It's a W.
I think it was plus 350 or something like that. It's a win. It's better than not cashing.
Yep. It's better than losing.
So those are your birthdays today. All right, let's do the Max Pack.
That was all the birthdays?
I told you
said
it
he
wasn't
didn't have
much
many.
today. I tried to tell you. Max Pack brought to you by Chad Hennessy with Insure Max, proudly serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. Call Chad Hennessy with all your insurance needs at Insure Max today, 479-40.
I'm over here
85.
slapping. I'm thinking it's Cinco de Mayo day, and I'm thinking, man, I need some tacos.
Tequila.
He is already in Sandestin. I'm telling you.
John,
In
it's
his
Cinco
mind-
de Mayo day.
In his mind, he's already gone, Scooter.
I'm ready for a
Already gone.
margarita. We going to have margaritas after the show?
I'm having lunch with my sister.
Have a margarita.
You know what? I might have a shot of bourbon. Cleveland at Detroit, 7 o'clock on Peacock tonight, game 1 of that Eastern Conference semifinal. Detroit's 3.5, 215.5 the over-under here. I'm going to take Cleveland. I think it's an even series. Cleveland doesn't play well at home. They play better on the road. Detroit had to win a road game. It's a weird series right now
Detroit's hot.
because both teams could have lost their respective series before this. Detroit did play much better in those last 3 games. Cleveland, I'm going to take the points. Taking 3.5. I don't know who wins this game, but I think it's close all the way, so I'm taking Cleveland.
Did you all know who Dennis Jenkins was before?
Dennis Jenkins? Or whatever however you pronounce it. Is it Dennis?
Yeah,
Because it's spelled weird.
it's Dennis.
Okay.
He played at St. John's in Iona. Played for Patino.
I
know that?
I did not know that.
I had no idea where he was
He's
from.
good.
He's a good player.
Off the bench. Lakers at Oklahoma City, 8:30 on the NBC. OKC 15.5 here.
Saw what happened last night.
I know. And I took Minnesota I can't do it. I just can't do it. The Lakers are without Luka. as good as he is, LeBron's 58 years old.
Yeah.
And it's Hartenstein's birthday.
And it's Hartenstein's birthday.
Oh, well, it's over now.
So I'm taking Oklahoma City, giving the 15.5.
Go to bed at halftime.
I will say this. Don't ever say they don't have a chance. Never say that. You know who doesn't have a chance? The Celtics don't have a chance. Right?
Yep.
The Pacers don't have a chance. Right?
Yeah, because they're not playing anymore.
The Lakers have a chance. You've got one of the best players to ever play the game, and I know he's 42 years old, 43, however old he is. You got Austin Reeves. You got guys that are going to go out there and compete. So don't ever say they don't have a chance.
Tell them, Top Father.
Did you say Minnesota didn't have a chance last night? Maybe you did. I didn't think they were going to win that game last night. Did the U.S. have a chance against the Russians in 1980 on the ice?
What did Belushi say in Animal House? Did we quit when the Germans bombed
Pearl
Pearl
Harbor?
Harbor?
No.
Let him go. He's on a roll.
He's on a roll. And we're not going to quit now. I don't think the Lakers are going to win a game in this series. But I will never say anybody doesn't have a chance. If you play,
Professionals.
if you lace up your sneakers, you have a chance. I'm still taking Oklahoma City and giving 15.5 here. So Cleveland and OKC are my Max Pack picks today, brought to you by InsureMax.
You want to know something crazy?
Always.
When Cason Wallace was born, plays for the Thunder, LeBron was already in the league. Imagine that.
Dad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
Bronny's on the team with.
I think Bronny gets some run this week because I think they're down 30 in going to the fourth quarter in every game. But I will still say you never know. You just never know. If you say to me the Lakers have no chance of winning this series, I will almost say you're right, but I can't because crazier things have happened. We've seen 8s beat 1s in the NBA before. It happens.
Just about happened.
It almost
Couple
happened
days
this
ago.
year, yes. All right, baseball. Cubs beat the Reds. Michael Conforto, come on down. Pinch hit, walk-off, solo homer with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and the Cubs beat the Reds 5-4. They got a triple from Pete Crow Armstrong to lead
Myers
off
got
the
to
inning.
catch that ball.
I thought he caught it.
He did, I thought he did too, but he didn't come.
I think it hit the wall and hit the back of his glove and fell to the ground.
I think his glove hit the wall and then he didn't catch it.
But the Cubs won their 12th straight game at Wrigley Field. I don't know how many games the Reds have lost in a row. I said 6 yesterday. Scooter yelled at me.
They've lost 6 of 7.
Okay. They've lost 4 in a row, I know, because Pittsburgh swept them.
Correct.
They'll go at it again tonight, 7:40. Late start here, Scooter. We had a rain delay last night. Did you watch the whole game?
No, I was tuned in at the start.
Long rain delay.
I saw the rain delay, so I was just keeping tabs on my phone. I did probably watch the first couple of innings.
Andrew Abbott for the Reds tonight, 1-2 with a 5.97 ERA.
Take the Cubs.
Jamison Talon for the Cubs. As a Cub fan right now, when I hear Jamison Talon, I would say take the Reds. So take the over. Jamison Talon 2-1 with a 4.41 ERA. Again, 7.40 tonight. Reds Cubs.
While we're doing baseball, I'll give you the Jose Soriano update.
He got
pitched 4 innings,
last night.
8 hits, 5 earned runs.
Yeah.
His ERA went up to 1.74.
White Sox put it on him, and you can't win if you don't score.
Yeah.
The Angels didn't score last night.
What about the Tigers injury? We haven't brought
Tarek
it up.
Skubal, free agent year. Okay, he won his arbitration.
USA Baseball.
I know. I didn't think about that. He pitched.
He only pitched in 1 game.
He pitched 1 game. Not a lot of innings. He's got bone particles in his elbow, loose
particles
in his elbow, and they're going to have to do surgery. He'll be out 2 to 3 months. And again, this is a free agent year for him. He won his arbitration, got paid. He's not good, but who's going to sign him for a big long-term contract with this surgery?
Well, it matters what this surgery really is.
There's no way that people aren't going to say he's fine.
No,
but do you trust that as an owner, as a GM, and you want to bring this guy in? And would you give him a long-term contract? That's the question.
Somebody will.
Somebody will. And you're taking a chance, man, on a guy that's got elbow problems in his throwing arm.
But best pitcher in baseball?
He is. Till he got hurt. Yeah. Yankees swept the Orioles. They won 14 of 16. Yankee. No Hoosier report today. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A.